At
Hi, Miss There. Yan, na-live na po tayo.
yes, we are live. So, pasensya ka na kasi nasa construction site ako. No, there's
Live na, Miss There.
yeah, sure, sige lang. Let's wait for some people to join us.
Ko lang to.
Kung may manonood sa atin. Or kung may makikinig
Hello,
sa atin.
guys. Nandito na naman kami.
Oh, please say hello.
Loud and clear ba?
Parang may hangin sa background. Parang ganun. Sa akin kasi parang minsan meron ding ano to. Parang may loud noise. May noise ba behind me? Ay, background ko? It seems no. Kasi may naririnig din akong noise eh. Okay, so there are, how many people watching us? 10. Or listening to us. Say hi naman dyan. Please comment if you are around. Wala tayong abiso, no, na magla-live tayo. Biglaan na lang.
Kasi schedule na natin Monday and Tuesday. Or depende.
Depende. Would love to. Kung pwede nga lang mag-live everyday, I will do that.
Right.
Pero alam mo naman yung sitwasyon natin, mga buhay-buhay. But, well, we will have this live to cover the... Let's talk about the House of Representatives budget, you know. Ang House of Representatives na walang justification, walang scrutinization, walang question. Yan yung budget ng House of Representatives. Ang media, nabanggit lang nila, parang lumabas lang yung 2025 BICAM na, ang House of Representatives may tumaas ng 17 billion. But really, no one is digging except sa social media, like SAS and other people na talagang nagdidig ng budget nila. Pero sa mainstream media, hindi nila masyadong pinag-uusapan to. Right? And for us, siguro mga may gustong makinig sa atin later or may hahabol, at least marong nakikita kong 20 watching us. Hello, guys. How are you? Okay. House of Representatives, ang title natin is House of Representatives Budget, Unscrutinized, Unquestioned, Unjustified. Hi, Lore. Sabi ni Lore, hello. How are you, Lore? Where are you from? Grabe, no? Alam mo yung isa sa mga videos natin, yung yung kay Benji Magalong, talagang ang daming share. 16,000. Ang daming niyang share. And I think because, of course, Mayor Magalong is not being DDS or being a pro-Duterte. He is just telling the truth. I mean, sinasabi niya lang kung ano yung base experience niya. Hindi niya pinopromote si President Duterte. Hindi siya wala naman siya ngayon makukuha kung susuporta siya kay Duterte, diba? Kasi everyone nga, or kumbaga, ang administration is after the Duterte. So, wala siyang doon. But he's just telling the truth. He's just being a man of, an honorable man, na sinasabi niya yung totoong experience niya. At hindi yun matatawag na DDS siya or pro-Duterte siya. No, he's just telling the truth. He is pro-truth.
Pro-Philippines.
Hi, Alexander. Pro-Philippines, yes. Hi, Alexander. Good evening. Sally, hello, watching from Macau. Hi, Sally. Goose Salang, hello. Boods, what is this? What are you sharing, Boods? Okay. Watching from Texas. Hi. Oh, you have a very good governor there. A man with political will. The one who really went against Biden. And now that you have a president who has a political will, I'm sure they will really work together. And congratulations kasi, wow, the US now is, grabe yung naramdaman ng mga tao na President Trump promised, number one, sa immigration, yung to stop yung illegal immigration, especially going after the illegal immigrants who are criminals. Then, of course, his second priority is inflation, but of course, that will go alongside. And people are like, wow, ito pala yung feeling na every time nagsasign si President Trump ng executive order, parang bawat promise niya, so di ba yung sinasabi niya kay President Trump ngayon is promises made, promises kept. So, wow, I mean, that is so, kung ikaw yung, if you voted for him, parang sulit na sulit. Louie, kumusta dyan, Pinas? Watching from Canada habang nag-wait sa lamig sa bus. Yes, ilang degrees ba dyan? Oh, snow everywhere. Blas, watching from Germany. Solid Duterte. Hi, Blas. Oh, the economy of Germany is really, I think mukhang, well, Europe naman in general is not really well. And I think Europe in general they're actually preparing France, Macron, and Scholz of Germany. I mean, they're preparing for Trump's possible trade war. Rex, Iloilo represents. Hi, Rex. Jeffrey, hello. Nelly, hi, Nelly. Hello, watching from UK. Oh, are you ready for... Sino nga ba itong influencer? I forget his name. The most Googled person in the world before. The guy, I forgot. He planned to run for as prime minister, or at least that was talked about sa UK. Watching from Sydney, Australia. Wow. Kumusta kayo? Kamusta, Toots? Marami ring woke sa Australia, ha? And they're very loud also. Greg Abbott. Yes, Greg Abbott. Oh, I like him talaga. I like him. I mean, what a man, Talagang pinaglalaban niya yung state niya. May, hello to both of you. From Singapore. Well, tayo na nga tayo maging Singapore, di ba? Boots, yan po yung post ng ako, Bicol Party List, pinapapila ang mga tao for guarantee letter. Oh, that is for the MAIP, Boots. Oh, negative 23 lang naman, sabi ni Louie. Ciao there. Nene. Hi, Nene. Hope you're well and your entire family. Hugs from Italy. Maraming salamat, Nene. Ilang degrees kayo dyan? Likewise to you, Nene. Hello from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Hi, Frederic. Is it Saudi Arabia who gave 23 tons of that? Jazzy, hello, good evening. Deng, hi there, watching from HK. Hi, Deng. Leticia, Germany and the Philippines is under the same puppetry hands. Wow, si former Chancellor Angela Merkel, she is really speaking up for quite a long time. Now she is speaking up also. Watching from here in Dubai. Hi, Joel. Watching from Hong Kong. Nayram. Sorry, Nayram. I could not pronounce hindi ko alam kung tamang pronunciation ko. Papua New Guinea. JR, hi. From Cebu province watching. Pamski. Uy, mayong gabi na kayo sa inyo ha. May gabi. Charlie, vote straight PDP laban. Yes, and people have to, not only that you have to vote, but we really have to go out kasi ang social media kasi in terms of conversion, meaning that the conversion into actual voters, hindi ganun kataas ang social media. Yes, there is social media in terms of messaging and conveying the message is quite effective, especially with the Duterte base. But in terms of conversion into votes, hindi mo masyadong mapagbasehan ang social media. Like what happened to Mocha before, diba? Millions of followers, but she only had to get few 100,000 plus of votes, but she did not get it. But you see, it's really quite tricky. So really, we really have to go out and campaign, talk to people, talk to your family members, friends, colleagues. Ano lang, parang banggitin lang. First, you start with exposing the people who are in the administration right now and what they're doing, how they're mutilating and mangling the national budget, how they are really, paano binabastos, binababoy ang kaban ng bayan. So, we can start from there. Call, BBM bangag. Call, you're so noisy, ha? You're so noisy. Sabi din nila 13 degrees Celsius. Wow. All over. Watching from Hong Kong. Hago. Daddy, sa kapagabasa ko, Hong Kong, Bulacan. Hago ni Bulacan. Wala, okay. Aba, ang Bulacan. Lahat pumirma sa impeachment ni Sara. Christian Halipan. Yes. Bakit ayaw umaksyon ng mga Pinoy dyan sa Pinas para mapalayas na yung nagpapahirap sa bansa? Nakakaya maging Pinoy dito sa labas ng Pilipinas. Blas, I feel you, pero that's why it's very important that people continue to speak up so that the messages and what they're doing are really exposed. Kasi unfortunately, Blas, maraming mga tao sa probinsya, for example, na pag binisita sila ng mga politiko, they're not very much aware. What is GAA? What is General Appropriations Act? What is BICAM? Anong mga to? Hindi naman to nakatulong para makapagluto ako ng tanghalian, 'di ba? They don't know these things. PhilHealth kung na zero, what is subsidy in the first place, 'di ba? And what do you mean by infrastructure project? Ano 'yan? Parang si Congressman, meron naman siyang tulay dito, meron naman siya nitong kalsada. So ano yung mga sinasabing big ticket infrastructure project, 'di ba? Hindi ko nga alam kung ano ibig sabihin ng subway. Ano ba yung subway? Hindi pa ako nakasakay ng tren eh. Hindi pa ako nakasakay ng MRT or LRT. So ano yung mga sinasabi ninyo? So these are the things na may mga kababayan tayo na hindi sila ganun ka-aware, and if we have, kung tayo, pwede nating maipaliwanag yun na ito kasi yun, no, nangungutang tayo sa ibang bansa, tapos hindi naman nagamit ang pondo, hindi nila pinupunduhan yung airport, for example, ng Dumaguete. Alam mo, I hope there's someone from Dumaguete, no? Kasi nagigigil din ako dyan, eh. I have mentioned it last time with our sa live. Si Kat medyo busy pa konti. Pero, so ako lang yung magsasalita.
Okay na,
Okay. Totoo ba, malapit na people power. We cannot release, there are people who are saying na kung ano-ano mga ingay, diba? But we cannot really, we don't know. We don't know. Basta ang kami dito sa Dare to Ask, we're just committed to provide information that are verifiable with supporting documents, and we want people to be informed and to make informed decision. Dito sa Canada, everybody hates Trudeau na. At pinag-resign talaga siya ng Liberal Party kasi natatalo yung mga kaparty niya local. The Conservatives are gaining ground. Oh yeah, I mean, I think arguably, in terms of being woke, I think talo ng Canada yung America. I mean, of course, America is catching up, okay? But I think ibang level yung Canada talaga. Okay, so let's discuss with this live is siguro we'll just go for like maybe 1 hour, mga ganon. Ang i-discuss natin ngayon ay yung House Representative budget. Alam naman natin na kung, of course, in the previous lives na pag-usapan na natin to, nabanggit na natin, medyo maingay ba yung background ko, Kat? Guys,
Hindi
nasa
naman.
construction site ako so so medyo maingay. Kung may narinig kayo nagpupukpok, yan yun. Okay, so as I have said, we have mentioned this already, yung mga budget ng House of Representatives, ng House. Kung mapapansin ninyo, ang House of Representatives, nagtataas naman talaga sila. We are not saying na during Martin's time lang ito nagtaas. Pero I prepared kasi yung 2016 hanggang 2025. Kung makikita ninyo 2016, may 1 billion na tunaas, may 1 billion na 2017. Pero pagdating talaga Oh, this one is not updated, Kat. There should be, ang 2020, yes, this one. Itong nakikita nyo sa screen ninyo, kung napapanood nyo ngayon. So, pagdating talaga ng 2023, grabe talaga yung pag-akyat. Nag-times 2 talaga yung pag-increase nila. Imagine from 15.9 billion, naging 28 billion yung budget ng House of Representatives. Ano ang mga increase na ito? Well, sa page namin, we have presented already individual expense ng bawat isa na to. Nagprepare ng sikat ng ganyan, 2023, 2024. But we will focus also for now 2025. Look, 2023, 12 billion. Increase. Ang 2024, 12.5 billion. Ang 2025, 17.324 billion. Yan yung increase ng budget nila. Take note, increase only. Magkano yung total budget nila for 2025? 33.670 billion. 33.6 billion ang total budget nila. Okay? Oh, 33. Ang OVP, nasa 700 million lang ha. Nanghingi ng 2 billion, binigyan lang ng 700 million.
Sila mag-34.
Yeah. And take note, the House of Representatives or Congress in general, meaning House and Senate, wala silang, kayo ba nakakita na ka? Yes, Kat, totoo. Nakakita na ba kayo ng public deliberation ng budget ng Congress? Kung gaano nila pinapatawag ang bawat ahensya ng gobyerno at binubusisi nila yung budget, pinapahiya pa yung mga resource persons, mga secretary, lahat ng mga staff, mga USEC, ASEC, pag nandoon sa hearing, pinapahiya, di ba? Minsan, they're so, the power trip sometimes, di ba? Dahil binubusisi yung budget.
Meron yan isang video kay Ted Filon na tinanong din ni Ted Filon si
Arlene Brosas. Arlene Brosas. Yeah, inano niya konti, parang tinanong niya lang about dun, pero well, Ted Filon is good, but he's biased against VP. But anyway, I appreciated that he asked Gabriela, party list representative Arlene Brosas, na wala naman talaga silang public presentation, the way they are scrutinizing the budget of other government agencies, pero sila wala. That's why they are hypocrites. Mga ipokrito ang nasa Kongreso, ang nasa Kamara, ang nasa Senado. Kasi wala silang pinapakitang pagbalangkas at pagpapaliwanag ng sariling budget nila. And the audacity for them to call out the VP, to say, questioning the use of public funds, sila. Sino ang nagtatanong sa kanila? Is there a government agency na nag-scrutinize ng budget nila? You see yung COA na sinasabi, Commission on Audit, they're being given, yes, unqualified opinion, the same, unmodified, unqualified. But you know already, di ba, na pag binigyan ka ng unqualified or unmodified opinion, the way that they have reasoned out in terms of the OVP and DepEd receiving unqualified and unmodified opinion, it doesn't mean na may absence of fraud, okay? Pero, it's also, if that is what they're saying to the OVP and the VP and the DepEd, then the same goes with House of Representatives. Kasi, why the COA is not even questioning kung bakit ganito na lang kataas bigla ang pag-increase ng budget. And ito pa, magugulat kayo ha, yung nitty-gritty na to, ang detalye mismo ng mga budget na to. It's really, I believe, and I think you do, Kat, also, right, that there is a manipulation sa budget ng House of Representatives. There is may manipulation sa budget nila. Okay, let's focus in 2025, Kat. Can we go to 2025, Kat? Can we go over muna sa like personal services, 'di ba? Meron yung personal services, magkano ang increase for 2025? Okay. This one is professional
2000.
services. Can we go dun sa sa yung isa-isa na file, na isa-isa na line by line item?
Wait lang.
Okay, sorry, can you show that first pala? Sorry, can you show that first pala, the cash ng 2023?
Ayan.
Hindi ko alam kung makikita nila yan, pero can you please show 2023?
Other
At
payable.
alam niyo ba, yung cash nila, yan. Can you please go back? Is this the cash? Ito na ba yung cash?
Yan.
Okay. At
other payables.
No, not the other payables, Kat. The cash. Yes, this one. This is the cash.
Ito?
Okay. Alam niyo po ba, mga kababayan, ang House of Representatives, meron silang cash balance, cash on hand, and cash in bank. Na, magkano, Kat?
10 billion.
18 billion.
2023, 18 billion pesos.
18
More than 9
billion. Yes. 18 billion. 18 billion. Letter B. Billion. Ang
cash.
2023, in cash, ha? Magkano ang cash on hand? Magkano ang cash on hand, Kat?
Ito, cash on hand, 790,000 pesos.
Okay.
Then
Normally, mga petty cash lang to eh.
Ito, cash in bank, 18.65 billion pesos.
How much?
18.656 billion pesos.
Okay. So, ang cash in bank nila, na kung saan nandoon nakalagay sa bangko ng Land Bank, nasa Land Bank yan eh, is 18 billion. Okay? 18 billion. Ano, Kat? Can you please read? Ano ang paliwanag ng cash na yan? To pay what?
Ito, cash in bank, local currency, refer to cash deposit maintained with Land Bank of the Philippines, earmarked for payment of payables already obligated and due for payment in ensuing years.
Okay, ensuing years. Okay, so, meron siyang pambayad. Pero, tingnan ko yung liabilities nila. Can you please go to the next page, Kat? Kung magkano yung liabilities nila. Yes, that one.
Items there.
Magkano ang liabilities?
190 million. 119.952 million pesos.
Yeah. Kasi meron silang 18 billion na cash. Tapos, ang liability kasi dyan, I made a post about this. I will have to retrieve my post. Na konti lang yung liability nila. Hindi ganoon kalaki compared to the cash. Bakit ang House of Representatives nagmi-maintain ng ganyang klaseng laki ng pera? And in 2023, yes, in 2023, meron silang cash on hand and in bank na 18.6 how much cash again? 18.6
billion pesos.
Okay. 18.6 billion cash on hand and in bank at the end of 2023. As of December 31, 2023, may 18.6 billion sila na cash. Bakit, despite of that cash na nasa hawak nila, na nasa bank at saka on hand, bakit pagdating ng 2024, nagkaroon pa rin sila ng 12.5 billion na increase ng budget? Meron kang cash eh. Meron kang on hand eh. Mas malaki pa nga sa increase. 18.6 billion, meron kang cash on hand and in bank as of December 31, 2023. As per COA report, nakalagay sa COA report na yun yung cash balance mo at the end of 2023. Why? In 2024, nagtaas ka pa rin ng 12.5 billion. Bakit?
Grabe, dami.
May nakakaalam ba? 'Di ba? May nakakaalam ba? Wala. Kung ano ang justification. May justification ba? May paliwanag ba sila? Wala. Kasi bakit?
Ito lang.
Kasi
ito lang yung paliwanag nila.
Yes, kasi but wala silang justification sa increase. Yeah, that is the explanation for the cash balance. But
Ito lang yun.
why?
Walang something yung breakdown, wala. Ito na yun.
Yeah, but bakit nag-increase pa rin sila ng 12.5 billion in 2024 budget? Walang paliwanag. Araw-araw silang nagpa-press con. Araw-araw silang nag-release ng kung ano-anong statements. Araw-araw nang hinahabol ang OVP, ang VP, and even other agencies. But their budget themselves, walang explanation. Walang scrutinization. Walang justification. Walang paliwanag. Walang pagpapakita. Walang PowerPoint.
Tas
before the public.
Kay VP, sobrang daming tinatanong. Itong 18 billion, hindi natin alam kung saan napunta ng 2023.
Yeah.
No, Miss there.
Sabi ni Kuya, wala. Sabi ni Kuya, is this in YouTube? Wala. Wala kami, may YouTube account kami, pero wala siyang YouTube kasi, ang StreamYard account namin, parang free trial. Ano ba yan, Kat? Libre lang siya. So, alam mo naman.
Free lang.
Free lang yung namin. Kasi yung, kung gusto niyo tumulong mag-donate, para makapag-register kami. Shameless pero meron kasi mga
social media dito sa StreamYard. So if ever, kung marami na kami, pwede namin gawin sa ibang social media.
Yeah.
Anyway.
For now, nakaka-live lang kami sa Facebook kasi yung StreamYard is parang good for one lang siya. So yun. So ang priority kasi namin, may mga nag-donate sa amin na nagbigay sa amin ng donation, pero ang priority namin is yung sa meta verification para ma-secure namin yung page. Okay, back to this Magkano ba yung StreamYard na yan? Sabi ni Louie. Hindi ko alam paano. Hindi ko alam kung magkano.
$8 per week. Parang nakita ko yung ganun.
How much?
Parang $8 per week. $8 per week. Weekly
grabe, ang mahal naman.
Ay,
ang mahal naman.
Ko, ano kaya kayo makakapag-stream sa YouTube?
Na lang guys, i-upload na lang. Kat, can you please download this video tapos i-upload mo lang sa YouTube. Kasi ang mahal, kung yun ang babayaran natin sa YouTube, idagdag na lang natin yan sa fund para sa verification ng Meta. Kasi we have applied for few months. Sa mga nag-donate sa amin, thank you very much. Nag-apply na kami ng Meta verification. Kaso nga lang, hindi pa rin siya na-approve. So, we have applied for a few months and we really want to secure this page kasi lots of work have been done in this page. Ang daming nakapapansin nyo naman, di ba, yung mga posts connected siya sa isa't isa. Maraming posts na connected sa isa't isa. Parang nililink-link namin kung the connection of mga posts. So, pag nawala, ang sobrang sayang talaga siya. So, ito yung priority namin in terms of na-receive namin ng mga
donations.
Sakto lang for ilang buwan, no? But anyway, okay, go back to so again, the House of Representatives had 18.6 billion of cash as of December 31, 2023 per COA report. Okay? You see the document there. That is the actual document. Wala kaming ginawa dyan. Dinagdagan lang ng title, but that is the actual document per COA.
Ito na yung na-resibo nila sa 18 billion. Yan na yun.
Yes. Yan na yun. Yan na yung 18 billion.
Ito na yun.
Okay. So ngayon, pag 2024, nagdagdag sila ng 12.5 billion. May 18 ka, tapos dagdag ka pa ng... Okay. Can we go there, Kat? Later na yung extraordinary. Can we go there, Kat, sa yung 2025 na post natin ng budget na iniisa-isa talaga natin? For example, personal services. Hindi mo pwedeng i-produce yung yung budget mismo na line by line item. Kasi
gulo-gulo na.
Oo, marami na. Okay, yes, can we go with that? Even meron kasi akong wait, let me quickly find yung house budget for 2025. Okay? May ginawa ka Kat na yung ganyan, pero based lang sa 2025.
Oo.
Yes, 2025
Ito
lang.
ata yun, kasi 2023 lang to.
Yes. Alam nyo, ang House of Representatives, okay, that is only for OMOE, diba? Pero I would like to show to them yung bawat expense, kung magkano yung bawat expense. Kasi, alam nyo, nakakalungkot na nakakagalit. Sa totoo lang. Because, kung magtaas sila ng mga budget nila, ganun na lang. Sa isang expense, nagtataas sila ng a billion plus sa isang expense. Okay?
Hindi ko nasama yun.
Okay, I actually have here, pero paano ba? Can I send you the link or no?
Sige, Miss Darren, send nyo na lang po, then kausapin nyo po po sila.
Yes. Okay, I will send you the link, Kat, para you can okay, we will go over sa we will go over sa how do you say this? Sa 2025 na budget, okay? Again, magkano nga ulit ang okay. Hindi ko siya ma-share. Can you just go there please sa Kat, sa page natin, and can you please find the House of Representatives 2025 budget?
Sige, Miss Darren.
Kasi nakalagay doon yung, for example, sa 2025, ang personal services kasi yung GAA kasi, yung budget kasi mga kababayan, meron siyang tatlong klase, okay? May tatlong classification siya. Personal services, ito yung sahod at benepisyo ng mga nagtatrabaho sa House of Representatives. Number 2 na classification is yung maintenance and other operating expenses, o yung MOOEs, okay? Ito naman yung mga traveling, communication, supplies, etc. Then, yung capital outlay, yun yung land, building, equipments, okay? Now, sa 2025, nagtaas siya ng 17.324 billion, di ba? Saan napunta yung 17.324 billion? Anong mga expenses ang sobrang tumaas dyan? In 2025, ang total personal services, yung mga sahod, yung mga benepisyo ng mga tao, tumaas siya ng 1.361 billion. Okay? 1.361 billion. I'm actually referring to the post, no, yung maraming Excel na screenshot. Yun yung yun yung hanapin mo. Ha? Oo. Then, ang total MOOEs, tumaas siya ng 11.964 billion. So, again, saan napunta yung 17.325 billion? Can you please go back at doon sa House of Representatives budget na hanggang 2000? Yes, that one. So, again, saan napunta yung 17? Yung pinakataas, guys, makikita nyo 2025, may increase na 17.324 billion. Saan napunta yan? Napunta yan sa personal services na 1.361 billion. Ang total MOOEs tumaas ng 11.964 billion at saka yung total capital outlays tumaas ng 4 billion. Okay? We'll catch up na lang doon sa presentation. Ngayon, ano ba yung nakapaloob sa mga personal services? Ito yung basic salary, yung pera, yung personal economic relief allowance, clothing and uniform allowance, tumaas ng 1.22 million. May mid-year bonus pa sila, tumaas ng 8.75 million. Year-end bonus. May cash gift. May productivity enhancement incentive. May other personal benefits pa sila. Ang daming benefits nila. Ang total increase nila, 1.361 billion. Okay? Now,
kaya sobrang
sa MOOEs, sa MOOEs, na tumaas ng 11.964 billion. Saan ba napunta yon? Actually, ito, Kat, meron kang presentation talaga nito yung isa-isa. Yung sa traveling expenses, yung ganun. Yeah. So,
ko lang, ipPDF ko lang siya.
Okay.
Yung
Okay, yung traveling expenses, tumaas siya ng 1.14 billion. Wow, sipin nyo yun? Tumaas It's not the total budget itself. Increase lang yan. Yung 1.141 billion. That is only the increase. Traveling expenses tumaas ng 1.141 billion. Ang training and scholarship expenses, 77 million. Supplies and materials expenses, 1.026 billion. Tumaas ng 1 billion ang supplies and materials expense? Come on. Anong pinaggagawa nila, diba? Utility expenses. Ano ba yun sa utility expenses? Electricity, diba? 1 billion, 1.025 billion ang pagtaas. Ang communication expenses nila. Alam niyo kung magkano ang pagtaas ng communication expenses? Yeah. Alam niyo kung magkano ang pagtaas ng communication expenses nila? 1.5 billion.
2025. Wait.
Okay? Tumaas ng 1.5 billion. Sana hustisya. 'Di ba? Sabi ni my precious gem, pilay sweldo sa congressman? Oh, ang sweldo sa congressman naara sa ang 1 year na sa mga 3.8 million. Mo nila sweldo. 3.8 million. Scarlett Snow Bunnies. Kung si Sara ang presidente, hindi pwede yan. Masusunog talaga ang Congress. Naku, Scarlett, kaya nga hindi pwede maging Duterte ulit ang presidente. Hindi talaga pwede. Kasi ayaw niya ng insertions, di ba? Although, guys, I believe, ang insertion talaga, nangyayari talaga yan. Tingin ko, nangyayari talaga yan. Kasi, Congress kasi has the power of the purse. Congress kasi has the power of the purse. So, meron din silang mga legislative agenda na hindi nakakapture ng NEP or ng executive na pwedeng isingit nila talaga. For example, yung kay Zubiri nga na tinaasan niya, nakiusap sa kanya yung DICT para sa PhilVolks at saka sa Pag-asa, nataasan yung budget nila para makabili sila ng mga equipments for monitoring ng mga pag-erupt ng volcanoes. Tinaasan nila ng mga 800 million. Nag-request sila sa Senate. Ang ginawa ng Senado, tinaasan. Pagdating ng BICAM, tinanggal yung taas na yun. So, yun yung makakonsider mo na good insertion kasi may power of the purse kasi talaga sila. Diba? Rosalind, amo ang congressman na may boy kinahanglan na supportan. Yeah. Hindi ko masyado na-gets, Rosalind, pero na may boy kinahanglan na supportan. Okay. Na may boy is lalim parang can you comment kung anong ibig sabihin nun?
Hindi ko alam yan.
Yeah, siya kasi Bisaya manggod ko muna, pero laom kay ni ba? Alak ng gubat. Grabe talaga ang mga buwaya, puro pagnanakaw lang ang ginagawa nila sa kaban ng bayan. Alak ng gubat, pakanoisi mo. But you are so true. You're so right.
Na moy boy Mr. Cow. Ito na yung 2025. Wait lang, yeah. Processing pa eh.
Call Marbs. Daming pera ng Pilipinas talaga kaya pala ang taba ni Coco Martin at Mark. Call. Kawa. Lam, Mel, hi there to us admins. Thank you sa efforts niyo. You're welcome, Lam. Thank you for appreciating our effort. That means that's very encouraging. Okay. So, you see that basic salary tumaas ng 204.53 million. Tumaas, that is for 2025, okay? Tumaas ng 204.53 million. Next expense. Communication expenses. Magkano kat ang tinaas ng House of Representatives for 2025?
1.5 billion lang naman.
Isipin niyo po, tingnan niyo po Ang proposed amount is 387 million. Magkano ang tinaas nila? Magkano ang na-approve sa GAA, Kat?
1.890 billion pesos.
Tumaas ng 1.503 billion. Communication expenses. PLDT, what else? PLDT, Globe, Smart, whatever. 1.5 billion?
Sila na
1.5 billion?
Baka nagsasampung telephone.
Since wala silang hearing, since wala silang budget hearing, Kat, kung ilan yung telephone nila dyan, wala na akong pakialam. Kung wala silang budget hearing, wala silang public presentation, ngayon, mga kababayan, ayan, pinapakita namin sa inyo yung budget nila. You
saan ba yung
speak
pambayad
up.
nila, Miss Dare, sa mga media ulit? Sa EME yun, di ba?
Yeah, sa EME yun. You speak up. You speak up. You know? Guys, etong... Guys, yung mga, ayan o, tingnan yung presentation namin ha. Nakalagay yung NEP. Of course, si Martin, nandiyan yung mukha niya kasi under to ng ano niya. Nakalagay yung NEP.
Lang yan, sa Congress lang.
Sa House of Representatives. Guys, you see,
House of Representatives.
yung presentation na to nasa page to. Okay? Feel free to grab, download, no need to ask for permission. You grab it, no problem. You credit us, no or not, it's up to you. Yung nilagay namin dyan, yung NEP document. Yan mismo yan, ha? Yan mismo yung galing sa DBM. Si Kat, nilagay ni Kat yan para makita niyo yung actual document ng proposed amount sa expense na to. Ang GAA, na kung saan tinatawag natin siyang approved budget, nakalagay din dyan yung actual document para makita ninyo yung proposed ito yung approved. Actual documents.
Na-approve ni BBM.
Okay? Yes, in-approve ni BBM. Ayaw naman natin magsulat-sulat na lang dyan. Kaya, we feel the burden na.
Parang ang dami kasi. Meron kasi, di ba, sinana ko, Miss Dare, yung House of Representatives. Meron silang ngayong Facebook na pang fact check. Kaya feeling ko, tinatarget na nila yung mga, yung mga katulad ng kami, mga nagtutok ng ganito. Kung magkamali ka, ipopost ka nila doon.
Sure. I mean, we're ready for that. Even wala pa yan. Kasi we feel to put the supporting documents not because of House of Representatives. Because we want to give correct and true information sa mga kababayan nating Pilipino. Okay? Because we want to give kung ano yung tamang impormasyon na hindi nila pinapakita. Okay? So you see, guys, ayan, yung document na to nasa page lang to. You can download this, share niyo po ninyo. You speak up, magtanong kayo. Kasi wala silang budget presentation eh. Wala silang budget hearing eh. Wala silang paliwanag. Bakit 1.5 billion ang tinaas ninyo sa inyong communication expense? Why? What is that for? Is that justifiable? 1.5 billion. Communication expense lang to ha. Take note. Magkano ang OVP budget again? 733 million. Buong OVP na yon. Buong OVP department. Buong OVP na yon. 733 million. Million. Ang communication expenses nila, magkano?
Ito isang lang to.
Yeah, isang expense lang ng House of Representatives. 1.890 billion. Ang taas niya, 1.503 billion. Saan? How can you justify that? 1.503 billion. And take note, isang expense pa lang ito. Let's go next, Kat. Travel expenses. Travel expenses, Kat. Yes. Can you please?
Eric.
Okay, Kat. Magkano yung GAA, Kat? Magkano ang proposed, Kat? Magkano ang proposed nila?
Ay, yung proposed niya sa NEP is 1.4 billion pesos. Then yung na-approve ni BBM, 2.583 billion pesos. So, nag-increase siya ng 1.14 billion pesos.
Okay. Alam nyo, okay, we know the issue, di ba, kay Doc Lorraine at saka kay... Actually, mayroon akong gagawin post about nito dedicated for Doc Lorraine and kay Eric. Kasi yung expense na to, alam sa totoo lang, hindi naman kailangan talagang hindi ko alam kasi kung hindi ko masyadong nakita yung hearing na yun kasi nainis ako doon. Pero, May GAA kasi, hindi na sa totoo lang hindi na siya kailangan ng hindi na siya kailangan ng how do you call that? May source ka na kung sino nagsabi sa'yo kasi nasa DBM siya eh. Nasa DBM website siya. Guys, tingnan ninyo ha. Traveling expense tumaas ng 1.1 billion. Traveling expense. Okay? Bawat yung resista, yung mauwi sa mga constituents nila, sa mga bahay na, probinsya, and everything. Sure, meron kasi lang traveling expense na ganyan. At traveling allowance sila. Pero yung halos dinoble mo yung proposal, bakit? Dumami ba bigla ang mga kongresista? Naging 316 sila or 300, ilan ba sila lahat? 315 sila. By the way, this is local and this is a travel expense.
Foreign and local expenses to ng travel ng kongresista. Kasama ba dito, Miss Der, yung mga nila? Yung mga parang worker nila? Or sila
lahat
lang?
Na yan. Lahat na yan siya, Kat. Yes, oo, lahat na yan. Yung sa traveling expenses kasi, you see, maingay ba yung background ko?
Hindi naman, Miss Der.
Okay. Nasa construction, malapit ako sa construction sites, kaya kung may marinig kayong pukpok.
Nasa siya sa
yeah. Okay, so kung mapapansin niyo yung travel expenses, 1.141 billion. Ang issue kasi doon sa kay Eric, 'di ba? Ito, we're just presenting to you the proposal and the approved budget. Naku guys, may malalim pa ito na anggulo. Pero hindi natin makakover lahat ngayon. We want to show to you kung paano nila minamanipula yung budget nila. With evidence, with COA, lahat yan. From proposed NEP to approved GAA, then to COA, the actual amount. Yung traveling expenses na yan, tumaas ng 1.1 billion. Kasi alam niyo po, pagdating ka sa COA niyan, mas mababa yung actual expense nila. Tapos tinignan namin yung years ng historical data. Talagang mababa talaga yung expense nila. Pero bakit kung bakit nila ina-approve ng mas mataas, we will show you why. But anyway,
excess budget.
Okay. That is okay. Donations. Donations. 4.86 million tumaas. Parang lang kasi yan yung million is parang lang siya, parang barya lang siya sa kanila.
Barya na lang.
Diba? Yeah. Okay, next. Can you please read that, Kat? Ano yan, Kat?
Training and scholarship expenses.
Magkano tinaas?
So, increase niya is 77.6 million pesos. Sa NEP, 16 million. Then sa GAA, 94 million pesos. Diba? Sobrang... Meron na nga silang mga ayuda sa sa CHED. Diba? Pero iba pa to, Miss Der, diba? Parang sa kanila dito.
Yeah.
Sa kongresista lang ng mga training and scholarship.
I'm checking the COA kasi yung sa COA kasi nakalagay kasi yung anong breakdown yan. But I'm still downloading kaya ang 2023 nasa phone ko pero yung 2022 nasa ibang file. But anyway, okay, so that is 77.666 million. Okay. Next, let's go to the another expense.
Ito talaga. Dito ako nagulat. Supplies and materials expenses. Sa NEP, 313 million lang yung pinopose nila. Then sa GAA, yung approve is 1.3 billion pesos. So increase is 1.026 billion pesos.
My goodness.
Ano yung supplies na yan?
1 billion? Tinaasan mo yung supplies? Let me quickly check. I want to check yung breakdown ng supplies na yan. Kasi we want to tell them ano yung nakalagay sa COA report. Ano bang breakdown ng supplies na yan? Okay?
Ito yung mga bond paper. Baka ballpen nila,
okay.
Hindi lang pilot.
Okay.
Grabe, no? Anong ballpen nila? Anong bond paper nila?
Talagang, okay. Okay, ano ba yung nakapaloob sa supplies and materials expenses? Okay? Take note, guys. Tinaasan nila ng 1 billion, 1.026 billion. Ang proposed, 313. In-approve nila, 1.3. Okay. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng supplies and materials expenses? Ano bang nakapaloob dito? Ang nakapaloob sa expenses na to ay ang mga sumusunod. Office supplies expenses, okay? One paper, everything sa office. Drugs and medicines expenses, ito yung mga, siguro, of course, medicines nila. Medical, dental, and laboratory supplies expenses. Fuel, oil, and lubricants expenses. Oh, pati ito, nasama siya. Ang fuel, oil, and lubricants expenses pertain to petroleum purchases held in stock for consumption by the duly authorized house officials. Oh, may naka-stock pala sila na mga petroleum purchases. And ano pa ba? Semi-expendable machinery and equipment expenses. Semi-expendable furniture, fixtures, and books expenses. Other supplies and materials expenses. Ito kung ano yung mga other, yun yung mas pinakamalaki ang breakdown. Naka-lump sum siya. So yun yung mga expenses na bumubuo sa 1.026 billion na to.
Ano kaya yung bond paper na yan?
How is that? How is that justifiable? So, yun ka, tinila siya bond paper, of course, na, to be fair, yun yung mga expenses. Yun yung mga expenses.
Sobrang dami.
Yeah.
Paper clip.
Okay, next cut. Utility expenses. Okay? Utility expenses.
Ito yung mga pang-electricity na Miss Dito ba yun? Dito ba yun?
Ang utility expenses, ang bumubuo sa expense na to ay water expenses and electricity expenses. Dalawang expenses ang bumubuo sa electricity expenses, okay? Water and electricity. Now, Kat, can you please tell us?
Wait lang, nagtataka talaga. Ba't pinatayan nila si BP nung nandun sa ano?
Kaya nga, sabi na nagtitipid daw sila or whatever.
Ito may nagtitipid billion yung ano mo. Anyways, yung net niya is 328 million pesos. Then sa GAA na 2025, 1.3 billion pesos. Increase ng 1.02 billion pesos.
See? 1.025 billion? Ano ba nangyari sa Meralco? Gaano ba katlaki ang increase nila? Ano ba nangyari sa water?
Ano ba Miss there yung ano nila, House of Representative, parang manufacturing?
Baka yung mineral lahat ang ginagamit nila, no? Baka mineral water ang ginagamit nila lahat sa panghugas sa kamay, sa pangwash ng dishes nila. Baka mineral water ang gamit nila.
Social.
Diba? Kaya siguro baka ito yung justification. Diba? Ayan mga kababayan, 1.025 billion ang pagtaas ng kanilang utility expenses. Isang expense lang yan, 1 billion plus. Again, how much ang OVP? Total OVP? 733 million. Well, this is 2025. So, 733 million for OVP, buong OVP na. At nakikita yung serbisyo ng OVP. Saan pumupunta, ang pag-respond nila sa mga disaster, and everything. You can see kung saan napunta.
Ay, buds, Pocari Sweat daw yung
Oh my goodness.
Gatorade din.
Yeah.
Iba yung tubig nila kaysa sa Maynilad. Sorry kayo, naka-filter yan. Hindi ko alam.
Kaya nga, Budsi, pinatayan lang ng ilaw and what, yes. Sabi ni Alba, gold siguro materials nila. Kaya nga, nakainis, no? Sabi ni Nene, high-end yata lahat ng pinili ng materials. High-end. Ay, naku, Nene. May karapatan ba silang mag-high-end tapos marami nagugutom?
Yung mineral water, tuwing inquiry nga, Mr. Diba, napansin ko rin yun. Nakabote pa. Para silang nasa 5-star hotel.
Oh, yeah. Sila diba? Mas mamahal nun, di ba?
Nakita ko parang nasa 80 pesos isang glass ng bote na yun. 80 pesos.
Sabi ni Sel Lia, if there is an excess planned versus budget, where does it go after end of year? This is a good question. So yung excess, yung planned, or I think you're referring to the proposed, right, Sel? Versus budget. okay, so, kaya nga, Sel, sa 2023, meron silang cash balance na meron silang alam mo, Sel, I don't know if you were here na kanina. Ang excess balance nila, Sel, for 2023, 18 billion cash on hand and cash in bank. You see? Sila, ang daming cash. Diba? Yung ibang mga ahensya ng gobyerno, nagmamakaawa, Sel, para makahingi ng konting budget. Isipin niyo po, ha? Ang budget para sa FIVOLX, how do you pronounce that? FIVOLX? Yung nagmo-monitor na FIVOLX, at saka yung Pag-asa na nanghihingi ng konting, pahingi naman kami ng 800 million plus para makabili kami ng ng equipment, ng modern equipment para ma-monitor naman ng maayos yung mga volcanic eruptions, para pag may mga bagyo na ma-monitor namin ng maayos. Pahingi naman kami ng 800 million. Ang Senado, nagbigay ng institutional amendment about that. Alam niyo ginawa ng BICAM? Tinanggal sa BICAM. Tapos ito, makikita mo ito? Utility expenses nila, tinaasan ng 1 billion.
Walang nag-scrutinize, walang nagtanong, walang nag-depend, di ba? Walang
Wala. That's why, mga kababayan ko, tayong mga Pilipino, ang pwedeng magtanong. Pwede po tayong magtanong. Nagtatanong tayo dito. Saan? Anong justification nito? Can we go to the next expense cut?
Tapos na tayo. Professional. Ito na yung sa mga
professional services. Si professional services. Ano ba ang nakapaloob sa professional services? Okay? Ang nakapaloob sa professional services ay ang mga sumusunod. Legal services, of course, the lawyers, pag may mga hearing sila, may mga may mga lawyers din sila. Auditing services, ito yung meron kasing bayad din sila sa COA. Yung consultancy services, of course, punong-puno yan sila mga consultants kasi once their main job is to legislate, okay? Batas, mag-legislate, gumawa ng batas, okay? Oversight. So, of course, it's about law. So, syempre, you can really expect na may kukonsultahin silang marami talaga. Magkano ang proposed nila, Kat, for 2025?
Yung sa NEP nila is 3.9 billion pesos. Yung inapprove ni BBM sa GAA is 5.9 billion. Nag-increase siya ng 1.9 billion. Almost 2
my
billion
goodness.
pesos.
Okay.
Feeling ko ito rin yung gagamitin nila for impeachment. Kasi tignan mo, naka-ready na yung lahat ng Miss Dero. Yung parang magiging expenses din nila. Sinama sa taong.
Possibly. Kasi, isipin nyo nga, 1.9 billion. 1.9 billion. Tinaasan nila yung professional services nila ng 1.9 billion. Anong mga klaseng lawyer ba to? Ang mga legal consultants ba nila ay the caliber of Yes, Yo Topacio? Idol natin, Kat. Yes, Yo Topacio for president. I mean, the caliber and the... he followed us, no? The caliber of, ano bang... Well, ako, okay. With all
si Attorney Sal, sila Attorney Trixie.
Yeah. Alam mo, marami naman tayong mga dekalidad na lawyers, okay? So, with all due sa lahat, okay, kung sino man yun, okay, sure. Pero, really? Nagtaas ka ng 1.925 billion sa professional expenses, sa professional services? And the audacity of that woman, the congresswoman from San Juan, who is that girl? Who is she? Zamora? No, not Zamora. The one who... the lady who presented the one who presented
ni Zamora. Alam ko kapatid or pinsan ni Zamora ng Taguig.
Wait, I'm not referring to her actually. The lady the one who presented the PowerPoint doon sa OVP hearing. Ginawan mo siya ng family tree? Swansing.
Swansing. Si Swansing.
How dare of her to question. How dare of her.
Yung tatay niya rin, kongresista.
Yeah. How dare of her to question the professional services of the OVP? Sila nga, tingnan nyo, 1.9 billion ang tinaas ng budget nila. Is there justification? May pinaliwanag ba sila sa taong bayan kung saan nagagamitin ito? At kung bakit kailangan lang magtaas ng 1.9 billion? Wala, di ba? Now, we should ask and demand kung bakit tinaasan na ito at para saan ito. Di ba? Next expense, please, Kat.
General
services. By the way, yung professional services na yan, let's present more. We will have more about professional services later kasi titingnan natin yan kung magkano yung COA niyan. Next, Kat.
General services.
Okay, general services, magkano yung proposed?
So, NEP is 138 million. Sa GAA, na in-approve ni PBM, 425 million. Increase na is 286 million pesos.
286 million. Ano bang nakapalagay sa general services na yan, di ba? Bakit nagtaas sila ng 286.89 million? Okay? According sa COA report, okay? Yung mga sinasabi ko na nakapaloob sa bawat expense na to, like sa professional services, sa general services, at yung ibang expenses pa, ito po ay kinukuha ko siya based sa COA report, okay? Ang nakapaloob sa general services ay ang mga sumusunod: janitorial services, security services, other general services. Kung ano yung other na yun, yung hindi natin alam. Pero, janitorial service, bakit bigla bang mas maraming janitors kaya nagtaas sila ng budget? Mas marami ba security?
Kasi di ba last time yung nandun si BP, hindi pinapasok yung ambulansya. Mas marami pa siguro this impeachment, if ever. Yeah. Grabe, no? Yan yung pinambabayad nila sa mga security. Baka pati yung mga nila, Miss Dare, yung bodyguard nila, dito rin.
Yeah. Sabi ni Boods, nako, magkano kaya budget ng PAO? Baka mas malaki pa gusto. Yeah. I haven't checked kung magkano yung budget ng PAO, pero it's good. I think it's a good point to compare. Sel, Lia, is the COA report also available to the public? Yes, Sel. Actually, sa page, meron akong nilagay na step-by-step kung paano mo hanapin sa COA. Okay? You can find lang how to find, sa page namin, search mo how to find the COA report. May step-by-step akong nilagay doon. May screenshot. Saan ka, ang website, saan ka pupunta. Step-by-step nilagay ko siya. So,
pero if you 2023 lang, Miss Dare, yung diba? Yung sa COA nakapost.
Yes. Hanggang ang website ng COA, nag-post sila hanggang 2023 report lang. Kasi of course, yung 2024 katatapos lang. So, ngayon, hinahanda pa, ngayong February, nag-o-audit pa yung COA for 2024. So, we can expect maybe July, baka July lalabas yung COA report for 2024. Okay, so next, can we go to the repairs and maintenance? Oh my. Can you please, so ano ba yung repairs and maintenance, Kat? Magkano yung proposed, Kat?
Okay, sa NEP is 324 million. Sa GAA is 975 million. Yung increase niya is 650 million pesos.
Wow, 650 million. Okay. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin? Ano ba ang mga expenses na nakapaloob sa repairs?
Level ng budget lang ni Miss ni VP, no?
Yeah, konting higher lang konti yung kay VP. Kay VP kasi 733 buong departamento na, buong OVP na. Sa kanila repairs
maintenance lang to.
Repairs and maintenance pa lang.
Diba?
Kakainis. Okay, ano bang nakapaloob sa repairs and maintenance? Ang mga expenses na nakapaloob dito ay ang mga sumusunod: repairs and maintenance ng buildings and other structures, repairs and maintenance ng machinery and equipment, repairs and maintenance ng transportation equipment, repairs and maintenance ng furniture and fixture. So basically, ang repair and maintenance ng buildings, machinery, transportation, and furniture, ito yung nakapaloob na expenses na to. Bakit sila ba lahat yung mga ano nila? Kasi ang daming kailangang i-repair? Diba?
Feel ko rin yung idan din kinuha, Miss Dare, nakita kong bagong kantin nila. Meron silang bagong kantin eh. Yung house of
hindi to siya sa repairs. Papasok yun siya sa possibly sa capital outlay, especially if ang expense na yun ay, they have to really buy, they really have to build something and meron talaga siyang mga equipments talaga.
Kung may i-repair, may
Yeah,
nagli-leak.
repair lang to, repair.
As in,
650 million, guys. Huh? Justifiable?
for a year.
You taxpayers, you OFWs who are sending money to the Philippines na kayo yung actually, kayo ang isa sa the very big role ninyo para mapanatiling afloat ang ating economy because of your remittances. Justifiable? Madam Chair, Mr. Chairman? Huh? The justifiable ng 650 million pagtaas ng repairs and maintenance? Pera niyo po ito. Is this justifiable?
Walang nagtatanong kasi sa kanila, no? Sa House of Representatives. Anyways, ito na sa advertising.
Advertising expenses. Ang proposal, 18.13 million. GAA, magkano kat?
639 million pesos. Increased by 621 million pesos. O, di ba? $621 million sa advertising. Sino yung na-advertise nila, Kat? Ha? Sino yung na-advertise nila? Ha? Ano mong gagawin nila dyan? Para saan ba yun, Miss Dare?
Sino bang ina-advertise nila? Yung kapos ang pagmamahal ng taong bayan?
Si Speaker, ang dami nga niyang ngayon eh. Trending lagi eh. Baka yan yung yung pambayad sa
Quincy, bakit meron silang advertising? Wala naman silang napopromote na awareness. Oh, baka awareness to for the political ambition. Quincy. Jessamay.
Yung nila, yung pagiging, yung advertising nila.
Sabi ni Jessamay, yung mga leader ang sisingilin, nakakaya naman if di manalo. Ay, nako. 621 million for advertising expenses. Walang paliwanag yung advertising expenses na yan. Walang nakapalob, walang nakalagay kung saan yung advertising expenses na yan. But what do you normally advertise? If, of course, promote awareness, yes, that's true. If you want to promote something, yes. Leader, Rosalind, leader ng tupad.
Leader ng akap.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, can we go next, Kat? Oh, I have 15 more minutes.
Expenses.
Rent and lease expenses. Okay, that's, lang to, Kat? Barya lang to, Kat? 19.70 million. Sige, go. Next, Kat.
Ito, subscription.
Subscription. Yes. Ano ba yung nakapalagay guys sa subscription? Walang paliwanag ang subscription. Kung ano yung nakapaloob dyan. 55.89. Nag-subscribe sila what? Philippine Star? Sa mga mainstream media? Mga newspaper? Is subscription of that? Forbes? What?
Feeling ko mga magazine, newspaper.
Yeah, yes, newspapers. Magandang kasi walang
yung mga online
yeah. Wala nga breakdown kasi kaya hindi natin alam. Next, Kat.
Printing and publication expenses. So
printing and publication. Magkano yung NEPCAT?
103 sa GAA 221. So increase ng 117. Ano yung ipiprint nila tsaka ipapublicate? Hindi ko alam.
Yeah, that's unfortunately.
Sa lahat ng mga expenses nila, wala tayong nakikitang or di lang talaga natin nakikita.
Yeah. Unfortunately, wala hindi natin alam. At saka tinitingnan ko yung COA report, wala akong makitang wala akong makitang breakdown kung ano yung printing expenses. So wala. I will, my goodness. Okay, can we go to next expense, Kat?
Representation expenses. Ito hindi ko rin. Ano bang nito, Miss Dare? Sa NEP is 343 million. Sa GAA, 515 million pesos. Increase ng 171 million pesos yung representation expenses.
Yeah. So, wala rin kasing wala rin kasing, let me check. Representation expenses, ang definition ng COA, nakalagay dito, cover all disbursements related to representation allowances granted to House officials, group chiefs, and committee secretaries in relation to the discharge of official functions, the increase of which was brought about by a newly created and newly filled up appointments. That's the definition of representation expenses. Cover all disbursements related to representation allowances. So of course, well, kahit naman sa private companies, pag nag-audit yung BIR, representation talaga, ano lang siya eh, may limit yan actually. Parang, hindi ko alam kung nagbago na siya, pero before, 2% of the gross income ng company. Depende kung if you are a service company or if you are a merchandising company. Depende yun kung ano issue ng business mo. Pero sa gobyerno ba, meron ba silang ceiling? Wala silang ceiling. Kung magkano gusto nila, di ba? Okay, can we go to the next cut?
Ito, transportation and delivery expenses. Maliit
Ito ba yung mag-grab? Ito ba yung grab? 250,000. So, wala naman siya dinoble nila.
Mga suplina tsaka mga ano. Sila atay.
And next cut.
Ito yung extraordinary and miscellaneous expenses.
Yeah, from NEP, magkano proposed cut?
Sa NEP is 129 billion, then sa GAA 1.7 billion. Increase ng 405 million.
Naku guys, etong we will go babalik. Okay. Do we have time? Okay. Can we go to this cut? This extra miscellaneous.
Yung sinabi ni
Yeah. Yes, can you go there? Guys, ang extra miscellaneous, okay? Bear with me. Ang extra miscellaneous extraordinary and miscellaneous expenses. Etong expense na to, kung makikita mo yung sa GAA, under yan, merong confidential and miscellaneous expenses. Under yan is yung extra miscellaneous expenses at confidential expenses. Sinasabi nila na sa House of Representatives and sa Senate, wala silang confidential expenses. Papalakpak ba tayo? Palakpakan kasi wala silang confidential expenses. Palakpakan natin sila. Ang galing-galing, no? Wala silang confidential. Kaya, ang galing. But, let us scrutinize ano ba ang nakapaloob o ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng extraordinary and miscellaneous expenses. Actually, may definition dyan yung general, nakalagay sa general provisions of the GAA. May nakalagay kung anong ibig sabihin ng expenses na to. But can we read first, Kat, kung ano yung sinabi ni Nung tinanong nakikita niyo si Secretary General ng House, si Velasco, yung nag-transmit ng impeachment ni Inday. Okay? In last year, 2023 actually, November, he was asked about this, nabalitaan kasi na mayroong mga 860 million, I think, hindi ko alam kung magkano amount din, pero sinabi na, uy, may 800,000 daw kayong pinamigay sa media workers. Totoo ba ito? Tapos sabi niya, wala naman kaming ganun. Parang sabi niya ganun. Can we read what he said there? Can you please read?
Sabi niya, lahat yan, audited yan. As you know, lahat ng miscellaneous and extraordinary expenses, yung EME namin, monthly ino-audit ng COA. And we have passed all these auditing requirements, he added. Tapos sabi niya pa, well, alam mo naman, syempre, kasama rin yan ng trabaho ng Congress. How do they deal with their constituents? Hindi lang naman yung House leadership yan. Every congressman is entitled to, and we call it public relations. If you notice, it falls under extraordinary and miscellaneous expenses. One of the item there is public relation. So yun. Well, we don't call it confidential, miscellaneous extraordinary expenses. Yun yung mga hindi mo mariresibuhan. Kunwari, hindi ko makita kasi nakalagay yung slides. Na nakalagay doon.
Kunwari, pinapakain namin kayo. Alang nga namang hinga namin kayo ng resibo. Diba? Para sinabi niya ganun. Okay. Eto, mga kababayan hindi na namin to gawa-gawa I mean, you can even search this. Hanapin niyo yung title na yan. Extraordinary Miscellaneous Expenses Auditable. House Secretary General Velasco. You search it in Google, lalabas yan. Sinabi niya, wala kaming confidential expenses. Ang meron kami yung extraordinary and miscellaneous expenses, yung mga hindi mariresibuhan from him mismo nanggaling yung statement. Hindi mariresibuhan. Kung hindi mariresibuhan, anong ibig sabihin nun? At pinagmalaki pa niya na ino-audit daw yun palagi ng COA. Kung walang resibo, anong ipapakita na sa COA? Certification. Liquidation by certification.
Speaker.
Yes. Kasi guys, alam naman natin at kayo sa mga nagpa-follow sa page na to, alam natin, SAS exposed 2 years ago the liquidation by certification. Okay? Of course, si Joey, ang tandem ni SAS at saka ni Joey, pinaglaban talaga to nila. Talagang they have done a lot of work of this na nagsisigaw, marami ng sinabi, marami ng facts na nilabas sila about this. Kaya nga actually, I have to tell you, kaya ako nabilitan ako mag-start ng Dare to Ask nung una pa dati sa isang page, original page na na-suspend. Kasi nang nanood ako kay SAS, sinabi niya itong liquidation by certification. Ito daw yung ganito ganyan, mga expenses. And so I got curious. Sabi ko, kasi parang ako personally, I want to know how much. Ganon yung attitude ko palagi. Kahit sa mga balita ngayon, pag mayroong mga ganitong expense, ang gusto ko palaging matingnan is how much. Anong supporting document? Saan nakalagay siya na ganyan ang amount? Kaya pag may nagsabi na, tulad na sinabi lang ngayon na 150 million daw binabigay sa mga unless I see a supporting document or may nagsabi talaga, doon ako, I want to verify things. So, sabi ko, ano ba to? Magkano ba to? So I checked. Ang una kong ginawa, chinek ko yung COA. Oh my goodness, I was so surprised. I was so shocked. Kaya sobrang hindi ako mapakali talaga. Hindi ako makatulog. Nahirapan ako. Para feeling ko naka-witness ako ng crime. So that was the start of it. I messaged Joey. I told her na I found something. I'm so disturbed. So doon na nagsimula actually yung Dare to Ask na page na to. But anyway, going back, yung liquidation by certification. Oh my, I only have 10 more minutes, Kat.
There.
Yeah, basically, there was a concurrent resolution that was na ginawa nila noong 2011. Okay? But we can have another topic, we can have another day for this, pero gusto kasing pag-usapan to eh. Yung may statement kasi ang author, nag-introduce nito si Ping Lacson sa Senate. And may kwento talaga to. Mapapakita natin yung COA report nito, nakalagay ang issue na to. And basically, sinasabi na yung mga MOOs nila ay pwedeng certification lang. At ginawa to ng Senate. Yung 2012 COA report, talagang nilagay talaga na merong mga certification. Ang sa House kasi medyo wala ka masyadong makikitang report about sa House, sa totoo lang. And anyway, we can go more into details about this, but not right now kasi I don't have time and we want to finish the expenses. But basically, the liquidation by certification through concurrent resolution number 10 is ito yung ginawa ng Senate at House para sabihin na ang liquidation ng mga expenses nila, ng MOOs nila ay through certification lang. And it happened. But now, sinabi rin mismo ni Secretary General Velasco na yung hindi maresibuhan. So kung hindi maresibuhan, liquidation ngayon by certification. What else? What else, di ba? Tapos ngayon, gulat-gulatan sila na, oh my goodness, ang confidential funds ni VP Sara ay liquidation by certification lang? Oh my goodness, acknowledgement receipts? Oh, that is not transparency. That is not accountability. That is not good. Chu-chu-chu-chu-chu-chu-chu. My goodness. But the thing is, ang confidential funds, sinabi mismo ng COA, DBM, GOCCs, and ng DILG, meron silang joint circular. Yun yung 2015-01. Nakalagay mismo doon na ang confidential fund talagang ililiquidate mo siya by certification. Kasi nga, confidential nga siya. Hindi siya ordinary yung transaction. Ay, hindi mo pwedeng ilagay hindi ka pwedeng magbayad ng cheque kasi confidential nga siya. Pag may cheque, may trace. Pag may cheque, makikita mo sa bangko sinong binayaran. Makikita mo yung totoong binayaran mo, yung mga assets mo, makikita kung sino binayaran mo. And the thing is, kaya nga yung ARs na yan, kung iba-ibang pangalan dyan, how do you expect, kung ako yung informant, pupunta ako dun ako yung informant ng OVP, okay, binigay ko na sa'yo, nag-purchase ko ng information sa akin, binigay ko na sa'yo yung information na, saan na yung bayad ko? Ilalagay ko ba, dare to ask. Tapos, makalalaman na lahat, ako yun. I mean, come on. Of course, how do you expect people to write their real names there? Diba? Kung ang informant mo ba, isasabihin mo sa kanila yung totoong pangalan mo na ilagay mo dyan. And nasa surprise na liquidation by certification, ganun talaga ang confidential funds. COA mismo ang nakalagay. Talagang liquidation by certification yan. Talagang acknowledgement receipts yan. Kasi nga, confidential. Gusto mo pala ng transparency, then kayo sa Congress, gumawa kayo ng batas. Pero for you to demonize the Vice President because she is just following the law, bakit nyo siya binabalikan? Bakit ba yung Office of the President? Yung liquidation ba niya, hindi lang liquidation by certification? Of course it is also by certification because he is also using confidential funds and intelligence funds. Nakalagay mismo sa COA yan na certification, liquidation by certification. At saka yung pinapalaki nila yung issue na limpak-limpak na pera, yung vault. Yung vault na yan, nakalagay mismo yan sa joint circular na pagkatapos mo yung sealed envelope, yung mga information, ilalagay mo yan sa vault. Yung pera, sa vault talaga. At nagsashock pa sila na, oh my goodness, limpak-limpak na pera, winidraw sa bangko, 125 million. Kasi nga, pag nagbayad ka ng mga informants, pag nag-purchase ka ng information, pag nag-purchase ka ng related sa confidential funds, you will have to pay it in cash. You don't pay them check. Kasi nga, confidential. You don't want it to be traced. Kasi it's related to national security. Bakit yung Office of the President, when they're paying their informants, they're giving check? Traced na. These people... That's why it's very important that we know facts. Kung ano yung nakalagay na sa joint circular, kung ano yung nakalagay sa COA, kung ano yung nakalagay na mapanuntunan, ano yung mga nakalagay na regulations. These are very important information. Kasi pag sinabi nila na, nakakashock naman. Sorry, but I am not shocked because that is what is stated in the COA circular. So it's not surprising. Diba? Nakaka-high blood. So, I mean, gigil kasi ako dito sa COA, sa confidential funds na to. And another thing is, out of topic na tayo. Pero yung
napunta sa budget ng house to
yes, it's annoying kasi yung confidential funds na to kasi at saka ito pa, COA has a sole jurisdiction.
Yung mga lefties,
yeah. Well, they don't like talaga confidential funds, but also, COA has the sole, according to the 1987 Philippines Constitution. Guys, I'm not a lawyer, pero may common sense tayo, okay? Ang nakalagay sa 1987 Philippine Constitution na ang COA has the sole jurisdiction para mag-audit. Hindi sa House of Representatives, hindi Senate. Kaya, among the complaints, ito yung tingin ko pinakamadali para sa OVP. And before that, I really hope that they will go to Supreme Court to challenge COA why they give this, Pero it's up to the lawyers na. But anyway, there's no final, kahit pa, ang COA hindi pa nagbigay ng fine, ang notice of disallowance is not yet final. At kahit man, kasi ang COA ngayon parang compromise siya, di ba? So we will not be surprised kung mag-issue siya ng final na notice of disallowance with finality. It's not surprising. The OVP can still go to Supreme Court, diba? And this is not my opinion. This is based on what is in the law. Okay, can we so therefore the House of Representatives wala silang confidential funds but they have extraordinary and miscellaneous expenses. Hindi mariresibuhan. Okay? And we have seen that, Kat. Can we quickly show, Kat, kung ilang through the years, kung magkano yung yung expenses nila, yung ME na yan, yung proposed.
Ay, wala pala dito yung ME at nandito ata sa isa.
Yeah, pinakita mo yung kanina.
Oo nga eh. Saglit. Sobrang dami kasing slides na nakabukas yun.
Yes, okay. Sabi ni Saldi, thanks. Patuloy lang po kayo sa paghalahad ng natuklasan ninyo. Yeah, thank you din, Saldi. Alam nyo, magtulungan po tayo ha. Kasi kayo rin po sa mga malapit sa inyo na pwede nyo mapailiwanag ito. Buds, nga, thank you po sa dedication. Yes, I mean, with Kat is also giving a lot of hard work din talaga sa pag-prepare ng sabi, alam niyo ba si Kat, sinabi niya sa akin dati? Oo nga, alam mo si Kat, sabi niya sa akin, nakita niya sa akin, sabi niya, when she approached me before, sabi niya, Mister, ang ganda ng mga contents ninyo, kasi lang, ang pangit ng presentation ninyo.
Ay, yung unang approach.
Unang approach niya sa akin, sabi niya, kasi naghanap ako, sino bang pwede mag-translate itong mga figures na to sa magandang presentation. Tapos sabi niya sa akin, ang ganda ng contents ninyo, kasi lang, pangit yung presentation ninyo. Sabi ko, alam mo, Kat, hindi ako na-offense sa sinabi mo, kasi totoo naman.
Sabi ko, ano nangyari dito? Parang dinikit-dikit na lang yung data ni Miss Dare. Sabi ko, okay, ako na magbo-volunteer na. Volunteer lang to, guys. Wala kaming bayad dito.
Yeah, wala. Alam niyo, sa totoo lang, wala talaga.
MOOE.
Walang MOOE. Wala kaming, sa totoo lang, guys, wala talagang kita. Walang nagbabayad sa amin. Wala talaga. As in, kaya nga, for a very long time, hindi kami ask for anything, pero few months ago, last month, we finally decided na I think we can ask for support na sa kanila, no, sa mga nagpo-follow sa atin, kasi we want to, nasuspend kasi yung una kong page. This is the second page na, okay? Nasuspend kasi yun. So ngayon, we want to secure this. Kaya yun, and it's because of Kat also, that's why we have some social media accounts. Si Kat talaga, a lot of hard work is been na binibigay ni Kat.
Hindi ko ma-update kasi may ginagawa ko.
Update sa ibang social media accounts. I have 3 more minutes left. Jenny BF, ang galing-galing nyo. How or where can I follow Kat? Si Kat is part of the Dare to Ask na. So,
nandiyan na ako sa page. Nakikita ko yung mga PM nyo.
Buds, walang professional fees. You are correct, Buds. Alam sa totoo lang, Buds. Alam mo sa totoo lang, yung mga tutupiin kong damit, marami na. Ayan, sa kakatingin ng budget. Kaya at some point, I have to sit down and magtupi ng damit.
Kaya tinutulungan ko na si Miss Dare. Pag sinabi niya sa akin, Kat, ano mo to? Alam ko na yung saan ako pupunta. Di ko na siya tinatanong.
Kat is, I mean, kabisado ni Kat yung GAA, yung NEP, and I mean, she's very helpful. Equally, ako lang yung madaldal, pero Kat has a lot of work, a lot of times. Yung ginagawa namin, we want to give quality content also. Okay?
And Mr. Mer, nagtatanong where we can support you. Nandiyan na po yung Gcash.
Ayan po, ayan po yung ayan po yung sa page nakalagay, that is it. Whatever it is na you can help us, it will go to para ma-maintain yung page.
Social media, mostly.
Yes. We will, kasi nag-apply kami ng meta verification for few months lang. So, if may makakatulong, we want to apply.
May nag-donate din sa atin sa, diba, sa may Twitter. Thank you sa nag-donate.
Yes. Alam niyo ba, nakakatuwa. Kasi yung nag-open kami ng Twitter, may nag-donate na isa. Binigyan niya kami ng 1 year. 1 year na subscription. Wow, that's so nice. Sabi niya sa amin, just continue making contents. Pero minsan nakakalimutan ko yung ex, na parang nakafocus ako sa Facebook. Sabi ko kay Kat, alam mo, minsan nakakalimutan ko, may TikTok pala tayo, meron pala tayong ex. Kasi
pag nakafocus na kami, kunyari ako sa edit, talagang edit lang tuloy-tuloy.
Yes.
Kasi si Miss Dare, pag sinend ko na sa kanya, binato ko na sa kanya yung mga na-edit ko, i-double check na pa yun. Hindi namin pinopost yun kasi kailangan namin na talaga na double check.
Alam niyo ba, sikat, marami na yung tambak sa akin. Marami nang due for posting. Ako na lang yung hindi ka nakaka-check. Hindi ako nakaka-keep up sa kanya kasi before we put something out there, grabe talaga yung checking.
Kompleto na namin kongresista. Wag kaya.
Alam mo, 3 times, 4 times, napapraning kami minsan sa kaka-check kasi ayaw namin magkamali talaga. Tipong, check ko, tapos i-check ko ulit, tapos i-check ko ulit, and then Kat will have to check it also. So parang just to make sure na yung data na nandyan sa post, sa page, talagang totoong information siya talaga. Yung tipong kaya siyang panindigan talaga na, ito, actually kami din, we are not posting something na, we let the documents speak for themselves. And then sinusuportahan lang namin siya ng explanation. But we want the documents to speak for themselves. We don't want fake news. So yeah.
Oo, mahirap.
So ngayon, ito talaga, this is just pure out of love for our country, and yung hindi mo matiis na alam mo yung ito mangyayari and there are some data here na hindi nakikita. So sa ngayon,
pera, tapos di natin nararamdaman. Diba yung kay PRRD, ramdam natin kahit ganito lang yung pera natin before. Ngayon wala eh.
Yeah.
Yun lang yung ko.
I can't believe it's 1 point, almost 1.5 hours na pala. But anyway, we have not discussed the we will continue with that kasi guys, ang next natin na pag-usapan, kung walang ibang mga pangyayari, kasi minsan may nangyayari iba, di ba, na we have to din, pero we want to show to you kung ano yung nangyayari pagdating sa COA, kung ano yung mga actual expenses. Naku, magugulat talaga kayo. Although alam niyo naman, I mean, if you've been following the page, alam niyo na to, but we want to present it lang din sa so for now, we would like to end this live muna kasi wala nang time. Alam niyo kung pwede na mag-live kami ni Kat everyday. Yes, but the thing is, ako yung may personal limitations and Kat is like working on many things and MOEs, yung mga presentation. And again, marami na siyang nabigay sa akin, hindi ko pa na-check lahat. So, it's for rechecking. Oo, si Dan Fernandez, yung mga nasa Quadcom, naku, may ginawa na sikat na ganyan kasi lang si Akop, may mga ginawa na sikat na ganyan, hindi ko pa na-check lahat. So, but because again, we have to check before posting to make sure that everything is correct. And tama talaga siya.
Family tree.
Okay, so
magugulat kayo yun pala yung mga connection, lalo na yung nag-resign kay sa gift party list.
Yeah, marami talaga. And another thing is, okay, so last words, again, Loie, thank you. Rosalind, Jenny, thank you. And to all of you, guys, magtulungan tayo kasi again, it's very important that we have to speak up. You speak up, speak out. Mahalaga yung boses ninyo. Hindi lang yung may kanya-kanya tayong role on our part, kung ito yung nagagawa namin kasi ito yung medyo may alam kami ng konti. This is what we're doing, but on your part, if you can share, you can like, you can subscribe also and repost if you want. You can download the files if you want. You can repost them. If you want to create a page and make all our your contents, sure, no problem. Go ahead. We don't mind. Just make sure lang po na magtulungan tayo at ipakalat natin yung mga information kasi mahalaga po ito. Kailangan malaman ng mga tao. And again, pag may nakita ko information, verify. Don't just easily believe. Hanapan nyo ng supporting documents para naman yung information talaga na totoo, yun lang yung lumalabas. And if you see something in our page na parang hindi consistent, nakita niyo na, oh, bakit ito yung sinabi mo pero ibang nakalagay doon? Feel free to message, to comment, and call us out. Sabihin niyo sa amin, ay, mukhang mali to or kailangan supportahan niya to. And we appreciate that kind of feedback. Kasi again, the objective is to have correct, true information. So pag may napansin din kayo, please tell us and that would be really a big help. Okay? And we thank you again and salamat sa mga nag-tune in, sa mga nandito. Celia and Boods, Louie, Rosalind, Jenny, and Saldi, Denmar, Nene. Everyone, hindi ko na mabasa yung iba, pero thank you very much. Edris and Jeffrey, Jessa, thank you. So, Kat, what you want to say something, Kat?
Wala mo siya sumasat na joke lang.
Yes. So we have to go now and thank you very much. And again, speak up.
Hi, guys.
Speak up and speak out. And magtulungan po tayo. Okay? Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.